You don't ever ask yourself why the unemployment rate high in a salon. Ask yourself this question before ever you dey think for go na university. If you look at the graduate STEM every year, statistics shows say more than 5,000 graduate STEM every year wey we dey get if you dey consider the government universities dem. But if you include the private universities dem, you dey realize say we dey get more than 7,000 graduates dem every year. Now guess what? How many go get employment in 2 years time after graduation? Only 1 in 5 out of 5 people na only one person dey able get employment status in 2 years. So you need for go dey ask yourself dem questions why? Wetin are the reason? Wetin are the things dem wey dey lead to all dem things here? Unemployment rate na very very big thing na the country, and not to something wey you just dey come and solve just like that. We just dey go study because either we dey see majority dey na that particular field dey, or a lot of people dem dey do that particular course dey, we just for jump, right? And then most time na the reason why you dey realize, why you dey see say the unemployment rate na salon e very very much high. That's na bigger picture in the economy. So you need for do them things instead of you comot, you can begin cry back at that na the last comment of a fool. You do them things you need for do something differently. If you look at the graduate STEM every year, statistics shows say more than 5,000 graduate STEM every year wey we dey get if you dey consider the government universities dem. But if you include the private universities dem, you dey realize say we dey get more than 7,000 graduates dem every year. Now guess what? How many go get employment in 2 years time after graduation? Only 1 in 5 out of 5 people na only one person dey able get employment status in 2 years. So you need for go dey ask yourself dem questions why? Wetin are the reason? Wetin are the things dem wey dey lead to all dem things here? You need for ask yourself, right? So first let me tell you wetin you need for do differently before ever you dey jump you go na university. First thing first, you need for do research. Make sure say you do research and look at your surrounding, look at your community, wetin dey disturb people dem currently, whose challenge wey problems dem wey you see dey surround your community before ever you dey follow, before ever you dey think say I go study. Ask yourself dem questions e very important. Wetin dey disturb people dem, wetin people dem need, then you can now make decision on wetin you dey go study. That dey help you greatly so that you no go comot you can't begin turn, right? Then make sure say after you complete your studies, come na that community dey and implement the solution wey you don go acquire na university. That na the only way wey dey able help you or make you able navigate, able do something for yourself. You understand? Then look at the country. Ask yourself how many industries wey we get na salon first. That na the first thing. How many industries dem? How many factories dem wey we get na salon wey dey employ graduates dem? How many organizations and company dem wey we get na salon wey dey employ graduates dem? That number dey wey dey comot. Then the other issue is that you dey realize say even employers dem dey complain say there is this issue of mismatch of skills. You understand? Most of the graduates dem wey dey comot, employers dem dey tell you say wetin dem no serious, in fact dem no ready for kind work. Na that dem dey tell you. Wetin make dem dey talk so na because of what? Mismatch of skills. Because at the end of the day, you no dey comot na university, you come, I can employ you. Then the skills dem wey me need, for you can help me company let it grow, then you no get them. Then I can't take you and put you in my company. That not to liability that employer they go to it. Instead they can wreck in company instead of help am for making grow. So that na other problem what we need for rectify. So if really one of this problem of unemployment there, not to only here the government gets their own part for play. In fact, if you look at the employment status na the country, most of the employment opportunity na informal sector na dem dey provide things and na dem dey provide employment compared to the government. So that dey tell you say you get to focus on wetin you dey do differently, wey you no dey comot, you can begin turn back. Wetin you need to understand, a lot of people and they go na university already dem get vacancy, then they tell you say go let you go study this particular course. Then when you come whatever space dey na that company then they give am space or until the office dey now open before Then they tell am say go study. So na that you when you see dem kind pipu and dey you sef tell for fala dem. Den when you comot now, you no know who side for start, you no know who side for go, you no know nothing. You can't sit down, you can't add back na the unemployment rate. So dis is very hard trending. So na dem things that you need for do differently. Make sure say you do research thoroughly. Do good research. Look at your community. Whose problem, whose challenges wey your community dey face. Then after graduation, make sure say you return to dat community dey and make change, right? Make we not just run away from our communities dem. You come for can study and for make sure say you return to your community and make impact, make change in dat community. But at the end of the day, if you go study course wey be say sometimes you no get your community sef dem no get no problem wey dat you degree dey can solve. So at the end of the day, wetin na the need? E no make sense. So you need for do things dem differently. Then you no for focus na dat certificate no more. No say dat thing na ordinary paper. You get for make sure say you add your skills dem, learn different things dem, learn different skills dem. Look, do research whose skills dem wey the employers dem dey look for. If you na person wey be say wey you comot na job you dey look for, do research whose skills dem. Then begin develop the skills dem dey. Begin do if na internship do am. You get for engage yourself. Dat go able help you for make you able navigate the labour market. Please no forget for subscribe. Click the subscription button so that anytime wey I upload video, you go be the first person for get am.